Hey guys, and welcome back to my what was that? Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Ailey. If you're new, today's video I'm going to talk a little bit about, I don't like calling it cheap makeup, but cheap makeup essentially. So I was actually thinking about this, I can't even remember why, but when you live really far away from kind of shops and stuff like that, it's kind of difficult sometimes to know where to get makeup from. I'm from the north of Scotland, so I figured that I would do a video all about where to buy cheap makeup in Scotland, or where to find cheap makeup in Scotland, or just cheap makeup in Scotland generally. So if you want to know all about where I shop for kind of cheaper makeup, all the places where you can find it, where you can get deals and discounts and things like that, then just stay tuned. Okay, so I'm going to have things on the screen. I don't know exactly what yet because I haven't decided. I'm going to screen grab me going into some websites and stuff like that, and so that I can like show you. There are a few different things that I need to get through in this video, so I really hope that it's not going to be an eternity long, but obviously if you enjoy it, I would love if you give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to this channel for more makeup style content. There's a wee bit of footwear content coming, possibly, maybe, as well. I'm not going to spoil that, but there will be sort of some things to do with maybe trainers and shoes and things like that, so the fashion side, you know, nothing too crazy. So where to buy cheap makeup in Scotland. I live in Scotland, the northwest of Scotland, where it rains more than anything, and there aren't an awful lot of, well, there isn't really big cities where I am in Scotland. There is the closest big city I have is Inverness, and it is over 100 miles away, or thereabouts, yeah, something like that. It's a bit ridiculous. Really, it is difficult to go in anywhere, and if anybody has ever called me out on my foundation shade, that's why. I can't go to a shop and match my foundation. So I don't know how much this would apply to like America and stuff like that, but this is, or like any other country really, because these are kind of specific to us. So I'm going to start off where I do most of my, you know, like if you are going to go to like Ulta, or you're going to go to Walgreens and things like that, where we would go, or where I would go, is Superdrug. Superdrug is sort of like, yeah, it's very similar to you guys, is like Walgreens or CVS or something like that. So I may or may not have something on the screen right now, but basically this is where you will get stuff like Revolution, Elf, L'Oreal, Revlon, Maybelline, you'll get MUA, is it MUA, Makeup Academy, Barry M, things like that. So all very affordable style makeup, and if you go into the shop, they've got a pretty good variety, but online they have a way bigger variety of stuff. They do stuff like hair stuff, they do vitamins, they do your kind of cold and flu type stuff. They do kind of everything, but you can get some really good deals because they will do 3 for 2s, they'll do 2 for £12, they'll do loads and loads of different style deals. This is where I have one that's just down the street from where I actually have my salon. It's literally 2 minutes walk in Fort William, and literally they will have like the new things at the top in the middle of the displays, so I just go along that normally and find new stuff. It's quite good because it is all really affordable, and generally they will get the releases from Revolution and stuff like that, but it depends what kind of grade of store you've got. Like this one that we've got is pretty big, but it's small in the grand scheme of things, whereas when you go into the bigger cities, if you get them on industrial estates and things like that, then you will get a bit better selection. Please excuse my hand, I just finished doing a review on the new Jaclyn Hill Volume 2 palette, which is on my eyes. If you want to see it, I will link it up here for you. So moving on, the other sort of drugstore, we call them either pharmacies or chemists, and or like high street brand, and the next one I'm going to talk about is Boots. Now Boots, I think, recently has sort of become, or is trying to become, the UK's answer to Sephora. Don't quote me on that, but you'll get your basic Revlon, Maybelline, L'Oreal, they stock some Elf stuff, I think. It will be on the screen, like I'll scroll through their brands and stuff like that. But they're actually branching into sort of higher end stuff, a wee bit like Fenty Beauty, There's some Morphe in there, but that's not high end, but there is Morphe in there as well now. They've got like Too Faced, you'll find some Kat Von D in it and stuff like that. You know, there is sort of higher end brands, but they do have the cheaper brands as well, or the more affordable brands as well. So you can go to Boots, but I wouldn't recommend it as your first port of call, because really I do think that they're trying to kind of branch more into the higher end stuff. I recently discovered that you can buy makeup in TK Maxx. So in America it's called TJ Maxx. Over here we call it TK Maxx. I don't know why. I don't know why. If anybody knows, tell me in the comment section below. But it's the same thing. I mean, I don't think we get quite as much makeup as they do over in TJ Maxx, but there is makeup. I have a video on it. I'll link it up here for you. It is where you can get a lot of ABH stuff, Kevin Aquan. There's, you know, random things of like Too Faced in it. There's loads of different things. Now that's not affordable makeup, but it's at an affordable price, so it's usually discounted. I would just say be careful when you're going through that you don't have something that somebody's used in the shop and stuff like that. So that's another place. These are all sort of physical shops that you can go into. Obviously, if you aren't away anywhere, a wee bit like me, I'm never away. I'm always stuck here doing absolutely nothing but working and sleeping and filming, and you really have to resort to doing it online. So online, you can obviously get Superdrug online, you can get Boots online, you can get TK Maxx online, but I don't know what they've got for like the makeup stuff. But anyway, another one that I would highly recommend is Revolution themselves. Now Revolution, I'll put it on the screen what their deal is, but their deal is like spend a certain amount on makeup and you get stuff free. I'm just going to show you what I got as part of this free thing. I'm saving all this for a giveaway. So they did one of these Retro Luxe Metallic lip kit. Why was that so difficult for me to say? So this is a lip kit. There is a lipstick I haven't touched, a highlighter, one of their strobe highlighters, a palette, an eyeshadow palette. It's quite a neutrally one, but they're very, very more shiny and shimmery style rather than being sort of like lots of mattes. And the last one is it's a travel friendly makeup palette. It is, oh there we go, it's got it on the back. I'll open it up so you can see. This one is more like your sort of regular palettes. It's got the magnetic closure on it rather than it being plastic. But that is it there. I haven't touched it and I don't plan to, because it's not something that I really need in my collection, so I thought I would save it for a giveaway. So, I mean, one day we'll do a giveaway. I don't know when, maybe when we hit 5,000 or something like that, but look at it, it's beautiful. I think if you order from Superdrug and it's all Revolution as well, you'll get this as well. So, I mean, there are deals to be had. There really, really are deals to be had. So Revolution, always fantastic, always a great experience with them. I mean, their products are hit or miss. Don't get me wrong, everything in their range and stuff like that isn't amazing, it isn't all perfect, but when you're getting that, if you're trying to build up your makeup collection and you buy a few things from Revolution, it's when I bought the soap brow thing. That's just the empty box, I haven't thrown away yet, but it's when I bought that and a couple of other bits that I needed to replenish, I got all that for free. I got like I got the mascara, I got a few eyeliners, the soap brow, and I got all that free. So I actually got more free than I bought. How ridiculous is that? That's amazing. I do have an affiliate link. I do have affiliate links with them. I will list all of these retailers down below. I will put an affiliate link and I will put the regular link, so you can choose yourself if you would like to go and purchase anything from any of these retailers. You can either go through my link or you can go through the plain one. I know that there's some weird thing that goes on now that people don't like to buy through affiliate links, but really the commission that you get off these affiliate links is minuscule. Unless you're thousands upon thousands upon thousands of people are buying from it, you don't really make all that much, and it is, for smaller creators like myself, really handy to have a little bit of extra coming in, so that, I mean, anything that comes in off my channel goes straight back out of makeup, let's be real. But, you know, I do understand, I suppose, like, you might just push something so that you get sales, but really, I'm just honest, because at the end of the day, if you go and buy something that I've recommended and you hate it, and it's for specific reasons that aren't like, you know, to somebody's skin type or anything like that, the product's just crappy and I've said it's good, then you're not going to believe me if I say anything else, so why would I lie? Anyway, back to it. Generally we can access quite a lot online, so you can buy from America and things like that. It's a little bit more tricky, so I'll get to that in a second, but you can actually shop on Beauty Bay. So Beauty Bay have Beauty Bay Cosmetics, or Beauty Bay, whatever it is. They're reasonably affordable. They carry Gerard Cosmetics. Juvia's Place is another one. They do quite affordable palettes, and I've heard, I don't own any, but I've heard their palettes are stellar. What else have we got here? Makeup Revolution you can even get from them. The Makeup Revolution are pretty much everywhere now. What's the other one I was thinking of? So you can get stuff like The Ordinary and Wet n Wild, you know, things like that. So you can actually get more affordable brands through Beauty Bay as well. And then I ordered from and absolutely love ColourPop. I am a little bit heartbroken because every time I shop from ColourPop I get stung for massive amounts of customs, and it takes like a £5 or $5 lipstick and turns it into like a $10 lipstick, and it's not the same, if you know what I mean. Like, I want it because it is great and it is affordable, but when I'm paying exorbitant prices for it, and that's not ColourPop's fault, that's my country's import duties fault. So that one I would just watch because they are fantastic. I love their products, but the import in it is just ridiculous, and it gets really annoying. When I'm on holiday I normally try and pick up ColourPop stuff, but it's only just really been released in, I think it's Ulta, so I'm gonna try and pick up some of that at some point. But like I say, living in the north of Scotland, it's not easy to do. You can't just get these things. So if you want to try and use discount codes, Morphe have an online store dedicated to the UK as well now. You can use everybody's discount codes to get your 10% off. If you get a Boots card with Boots, you can collect points and you can use the points against purchases. They've got a pretty good reward system actually. Like, you can just save it up and it's got a monetary value and it can be exchanged for points. If you shop in Superdrug as well, they do the same. You've got a point system with them, and they always tell you at the till like how many points you have, and do you want to, say it's like £4.50's worth, do you want to knock it off your total and stuff like that. I normally save up mine until around about Christmas time so that I've got money to spend for Christmas presents. But there are a good few ways to sort of try and save money on makeup. And then the other thing that you can do is download a thing called Honey. I'll see if I can find a link for it. I'm not affiliated with them. I know lots of people have done affiliations with them where you can download it via their link or whatever, but it's pretty good. Like, it is something that is like a plugin on your browser, and basically what it does is when you go to check out, you can click on it and it'll cycle through pretty much every discount code that is available, and if there is one that applies, it'll apply it for you and you save money. If there isn't one available, it'll just say, oh, you've got the best deal already. So it is pretty good. It actually does work. Like, I know a lot of these things can be quite gimmicky, but that actually does work. I know there's other versions, but Honey's just the one that I happen to see and use. I know I've probably missed some. These are just the ones that I shop in. This is where I get all of my makeup shopping, apart from like higher end stuff where I'll go to sort of like Cult Beauty, and I'll go to Debenhams, and I'll go to John Lewis, things like that. But these are where I buy all of my cheaper makeup, my more affordable stuff. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So if you were struggling to find a place, or if you didn't know where to go to find certain brands or certain places that sold sort of more cheaper makeup, then I hope that this video helped you. If you would like to know where, you know, in depth where all the brands are that I get that are slightly higher end, let me know in the comment section below and I will make another video, but for higher end items in the arse end of nowhere basically. But yeah, it's a little bit of insight on what it's like to live in Scotland as well, apart from the fact that basically we need a waterproof setting spray, like a setting spray that makes your makeup waterproof, because when you step outside in Scotland, it's literally all bets are off. It's a total fly by the seat of your pants, hope to hell that your makeup stays on your face, because it is normally pee and rain outside. So yeah, I hope this video was helpful for you. If it was, obviously I would love if you gave it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!